call me selfish for not wearing a mask? You're the one who's trying to force me a medical procedure so you can feel more safe.
People don't always play by the rules. But when the rules are designed to slow the spread of COVID-19 and save lives, why do so many people refuse to change?
Our bodies and brains are designed for connection, and the pandemic, in many ways, goes against our instincts to connect. And so that's one of the reasons why you do see where there's outbreaks and super spreader events are often when people are all coming together.
There are plenty of factors that make rule breakers. They vary country to country and culture to culture.
Some countries, especially like the United States and the UK and Canada, tend to be higher on individualism, which is about expressing your sense of identity and who you are as an individual. And in those places, people are less likely to go along to get along, and they're more likely to engage in rule-breaking type of behavior. Whereas in countries, especially in East Asia is a good example, that are collectivistic, people are more likely to do what other people are doing to try to fit in and do what's best for the group.
Then there is trust. People often don't accept that advice from their leaders is really for the greater good.
Where do you derive the authority to regulate human breathing? I ask you this because this is very important. You all are playing doctors, and you're not. And God gave us the very breath that we are to breathe. I would also like to know, where do you get the authority to reduce my oxygen?
So if there's a distrust of political leaders from the other party that's not your own, you might not follow what they say. And so this is happening really badly right now in the United States.
It's wrong! It's wrong! It's wrong!
Outbreaks in bars and nightclubs or at religious ceremonies, weddings and parties have been attributed to patrons flouting social distancing rules. So why can't people stay away from one another for a while?
Habits and behaviors are deeply ingrained in us because we've been doing them since we were small kids, and they're automatic reactions.
Plenty of rule breakers have been outed online, like this woman who was kicked off a flight for refusing to mask up. The rest of the passengers were happy to see her go. So how likely is it that everyone will eventually get on board?
It is a challenge to get a massive compliance with these new policies. So that's what we're trying to do, is change something that normally we would change over years and do it in the matter of days or weeks.
Perhaps not very likely at all.